Hi guys, Tungsten here. Previously we talked about the live center and dead center setup for the three-way switch. So today we'll take a look at how we can sort of rewire it such that you more or less have the best of both worlds. And if you're new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. This will help the channel. Now, previously when we look at the live center over here, so what happened is we will have this line over here, this power line over here. So this will be supplying the switch with so-called power to move the pusher if it's extended. Now if we were to remove that wire, okay, then it becomes a dead center, whereby the pusher will just have to use the leftover power and then try to move back. But we know that for these two setup there are drawback. For example, the live center, it could produce a runaway whereby your pusher will keep moving because it cannot stop in time. But if we go for the dead center, again you have a possibility that the pusher might stop halfway and not really return to the original position. So do you have a way whereby you more or less have the best of both worlds? If there's a runaway, you want a quick way to stop it. Yeah, so I've seen this circuit before. I think I saw it in Woody's full auto kit that's available in Thingiverse. He also put out a wiring diagram. If I'm not wrong, he uses this circuit as well, and I look at it and then learn from it. Yeah, so what you can do is, instead of putting this wire and straight away tap the energy source from the battery itself, we don't do that. So we will take away this portion. Instead of connecting all the way to the battery itself, we will connect it to the switch, the ref switch. So if you see, the difference is only this line, right? So instead of connecting to the battery itself, you go for the switch itself. So if that's the case, if the pusher is out, you have to depress the switch, ref switch, in order to have the power. So if you depress the switch, you know that here will go here. Maybe let me use a different color. Go here. Okay, so you have power here. Then of course you can go all the way up here, here. So if it's out, you connect here, here, and then eventually connect to here, and then your pusher does have the power to move. So over here, once that's done, once your pusher returns, let me see, where's the pusher. Okay, once the pusher returns, of course, then again this will stop here, so there's no more supply, everything, and then of course this becomes a negative, and then this becomes negative, so you have a motor brake and it should stop. Now again, if you have a situation of a runaway whereby the pusher keep moving in and out, and sort of you can't stop it because it's moving too fast, and then what can you do? So for example, if it's moving too fast and it's like this, what you can do is straight away you can release the ref trigger. Once you release it, okay, then you'll be depriving here. There's no more power. So if there's no more power, of course here will not be there's no so-called positive over here to connect to complete the circuit anymore, because you have stopped and you release the ref trigger, is going to NC, and there's no connection at all. So in fact, this becomes like the so-called the dead center. So it might still have a chance to move all the way back using the dead center concept, or at least it will stop the runaway. Yeah, so so this is how you can do it. So of course, once everything stops, you might want to just press it a little bit to supply the energy, and maybe you can go back. But anyway, the good thing is, of course, in this setup itself, then you have the so-called a quick way for you to basically stop the runaway if it ever happens. If it ever happens, yeah. So I think this is quite a nice way whereby you can have the best of both worlds. You have the so-called the if you depress the ref, it's like a live center. Yeah, and if you release the ref, okay, everything else, I think it acts almost like a data center. Yeah. So I'm Tungsten. So thanks for watching. So I hope that this will help. And of course, instead of MOSFET, of course, you can use the other setup. Yeah, you can always use the normal setup whereby you just use the switch to supply the power over here. Yep. So thanks for watching. I'm Tungsten.